it's supposed to feel.
All the way down, basically to the end of the exit.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time.
I am so excited because today is April 24th, 2022, and we are back for the first time in the season to Canada's Wonderland. Today is the first day they're actually open. It's a season's pass holder preview for all the pass holders. It's about 9:20 right now, gates open in around 10 minutes, and it is pretty busy already. So we're gonna go inside, check out all the new things that are going on in the park for this year, and show you guys all the best tips and tricks. Let's head inside. We just picked up our media passes and we are in the park for the first time in 2022, and it honestly feels the same. We're walking past the brand new Allwell Hall right now, which was essentially the Marketplace buffet the last few years, and it is now a new sit-down sort of pub style restaurant. So we are just headed towards Leviathan. The line for rope drop doesn't look too bad right now, but remember it is 9:30 a.m. so the lines will be picking up as we go along, and I'll keep you guys updated. There is currently like a bajillion people waiting for rope drop, and we don't really know right now whether they're gonna just do a straight rope drop or they're gonna walk us to the line. So fingers crossed they drop it and we can just all sprint, but we'll see.
Hi. Tell me how long the line is right now.
Oh, the line's like really long. Oh, it's rope drop. Run. We made it up. What? So that does confirm that this year they're doing real rope drop, and you got to get there at 9:30 and then sprint ahead if you want to get first ride on Leviathan, but looks like we're gonna get second train of the day. We just got on the first train of the entire season on Leviathan, and it was really cold. It's not that bad. Dylan, yo. Hi. We just got a really good ride on the first train of the season on Leviathan. Right now the line is through the full queue, so it is approximately an hour wait, and the park opened 10 minutes ago. So good luck coming. If you're not gonna go to rope drop, make sure you do try and run to Leviathan right away, because the longer you wait, the longer the line's gonna get. As I said, it's around an hour now, but it's just gonna get a lot worse as the day goes on. After you wait in line for Leviathan, if you're looking for something that's not as long of a wait, you can head over to Wild Beast, which is right next door, or even the Bat, which is right over there, and get pretty much a no wait ride, which is nice. We just rode Wild Beast, and honestly, it was pretty rough. So definitely not running at its best, but shout out to the really nice employee that came out of his box and said hi to me on the way up. So that was good. She didn't like Wild Beast so much. I was really surprised the line for Yukon Striker was not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. We waited around 20 minutes, and I found that people waiting in the single rider line, which is what we'd usually do when the line's long, were actually waiting longer than us. So it was a really good call to go in the normal line and just wait it out. So really assess whether you should actually go in the single rider line, because we all just assume it'll be faster even if we're not with our friends, but that may not always be the case, as is it today. We're walking over to Behemoth right now, and oh my god, the line is actually significantly outside of the queue right now, and the fast lane line doesn't look too bad, but the normal queue, oh my gosh. I do not think we're gonna be riding Behemoth right now. Since Behemoth's line is so crazy, we're headed over to Backlot Sun Coaster, and it looks pretty long, but we're still gonna go in it because it's definitely gonna be shorter than Behemoth. Oh boy, this is the line right now. Wish us luck. We just got off of Backlot Sun Coaster, and we honestly had a really good experience. The crew was really fun. They were like running, getting the dispatches out, getting trains out like crazy, and because of that, the line looked pretty long, but it really only took us around 15 minutes to get on and off, so definitely a big thumbs up for Backlot Sun Coaster so far this year.
Next, we are headed onto Time Warp. Let's see if I get a headache or not this time.
Honestly, with this ride, it's about a 50-50 chance. Sometimes it runs good, sometimes I come off needing a little Advil, so let's see.
You know what? Pop a Tylenol and you're good.
Pop one. Not feeling so good right now. My shoulders are probably purple because of all the bruises on them right now. Definitely do not recommend. Guys, skip on Time Warp. Do me a favor, skip on Time Warp. Do yourselves a favor.
I like Time Warp. It wasn't that bad. If you're like holding tight and you like move to one side, like you said.
Okay, if you are gonna ride Time Warp, what you gotta do is
watch out. It's a lot of moving. But
you have to
it's
lean
fun.
your head to one side so that when the impact comes, you're not like rattling. So if you are gonna ride, make sure you hold on really tight, drive your shoulders up into the rest, and then keep your head to one side so that you're not shaking around, but good luck. Now we're at the media preview for 2022, and since there's no new roller coasters this year, they're really focusing on upgrading all the food and adding a ton of new food festivals. There's features from a ton of different countries around the world, including Caribbean, Moroccan, and a ton more. So we're gonna go right now to each one of these booths and test out all the different foods for this year, and I'll tell you guys which festivals you definitely gotta come and check out.
The main feature on the Taste of the Caribbean Food Festival is this jerk chicken right here. It does come with coleslaw, but I'm a picky eater, so I didn't get it on top.
The jerk chicken is really, really good. The rice is basically just rice, but the jerk chicken is definitely really, really good. A little bit spicy on the outside, but I definitely recommend checking out the Taste of the Caribbean Food Festival. That's gonna be happening August 27th and 28th. Next up is the kids menu, and it's just chicken tenders and fries. So what can really be wrong with this? I got the honey garlic sauce, and they actually have these all year long, so let's see how it is. Awesome. So good. Those can be found at Riverside, or Roadside Chicken, whatever it's called, right outside of Whitewater Canyon, and it is one of my favorite places to go. And yes, they have the same chicken this year, so super glad about that. The last food item on the menu for today is this beef brisket sandwich, and it looks really, really good. So, nice and juicy, just as it looks. You can have this all the way starting Canada Day until July 17th here at Celebration Canada. Definitely the best one so far. Jerk chicken's a close second. My favorite dessert that I had every single time I went to Winterfest was the hot churros with a little bit of ice cream on top, and they have none other than that exact same thing here for dessert. So pretty solid. Hopefully they have these throughout the park, and let's dig in. So good.
The actual churro is warm, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. It melts on your tongue, and it's really good. Altogether, it's amazing.
We got those amazing churros, but they also had samples of a bunch of like cake pops and other cool things that are gonna be featured at the bakery where they usually sell Cocci, which is near Yukon Striker. So super excited that we're gonna be seeing a ton of new menu items over there for this season. We just finished the whole food media preview for 2022, and everything was super great. So glad we got a chance to try it out. Thanks to the park for inviting us out. But once we walked out, it was literally like a light switch flipped, and there's insane lines everywhere, literally 10 times the amount of people that were before. And if you look at this line behind me right now for food at King's Feast, it looks like it's around an hour long just to get some chicken tenders and fries. And the queue for Wild Beast is already all the way full and basically double the amount out. It is ridiculous in here right now, and I don't even know where we can go. This is just pass holders. I can't even imagine how busy it's gonna be on a normal day. The line for Vortex right now is through the queue fully, and then out all the way down basically to the end of the exit, which is looking like it's gonna be around an hour and 40 minutes to ride Vortex right now. Absolutely nuts. This whole park is jam loaded full right now. We've been looking since we left the media event to find a drink of water at a refresh station, but we literally haven't found anything, so we ended up just going to Tim's and got some, I call them refreshers because that's what they are at Starbucks, but they're actually called quenchers. So if you're looking for a fun drink at Wonderland and you don't have a drink plan or just can't find one that's open this year, just head over to Tim's and get a nice cool drink. It's kind of hard to see, but right behind me is the brand new restaurant they're building for 2022. It's actually going to be situated on that big hill overlooking Yukon Striker. It's going to feature seating for over 500 people, indoor seating, indoor fireplaces, outdoor fireplaces, overlooking Yukon Striker and the lake. It is going to be absolutely gorgeous, and there's going to be a ton of the foods we tried out today featured here. So I'm super excited to show you guys everything about this restaurant once it comes out, so make sure you subscribe to see all that. Starting this year, Wonderland isn't allowing any cash transactions at any stores, restaurants, or anywhere like that. So you're gonna need to take your cash and convert it into a prepaid card, which you can do at all of these ones that are all over the park. So we're gonna test it out right now with the $20 bill and see how it works. That was super easy. You basically just accept the terms and conditions, put in the money, and then they send you a prepaid card out, no fees, no nothing. And the cool thing is, if you don't use all of this balance when you're at Wonderland, you can actually take it and use it pretty much at any other place in the world. So that's pretty awesome. Prepaid debit cards. It's now around 5 o'clock and the lines for everything are just kind of bizarre. Yukon Striker has around a 2.5 hour wait. Leviathan's very similar, and just overall the park is absolutely slammed. But the one place that we saw didn't have a lot of line for food was Roadside Chicken. So we went there and it honestly wasn't that bad. We spent around 25 minutes in line, but they got our food super quick. So definitely check that out there if you're looking for some fast food this year.
How busy is the park today? How long have you guys been waiting for things?
Behemoth was around 2 hours, but like Wild Beast piece was just 45 minutes, so it kind of varies around the park. It's pretty busy for like an opening day though.
The lines for both Pizza, which is right behind me, and Menchuok, which is right over there, are absolutely ridiculous right now. If you want pizza, the line's all the way up, halfway up the bridge, and same with Menchuok. I don't get how you're supposed to ride or eat or really do anything today. It's just ridiculously busy here. Also new for this year, they took out the Dairy Queen signs over here on International Street and changed it to be called Swiss Dip, and I'm pretty sure it's mostly the same things. It's all generic basic ice cream products. No Blizzards anymore, sadly, because it's not an official Dairy Queen, but you can still get ice cream right here on International Street at Swiss Dips and eat it on this nice patio. It is around 6:30 p.m. and I think we can say we have done everything we wanted to do for the day. We tried to get another ride on Yukon Striker, but the line was around 2 hours and 25 minutes, so we were just not getting in there. With all these crazy lines, we're anticipating a nuts season of busyness here at Wonderland. So if you want to check out if it's worth it for you to buy a fast pass or not when you visit the park, click my video right here to see a full overview on my opinions, thoughts, and a real life example of that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game.